There always be tomorrow for a dream to come true. It doesn't matter how old you are or how young you are, any will do. It doesn't matter at all. Your dream will come true if you work very hard. If you work very hard at what you do best, your dream will come true one of these days. There'll always be tomorrow for a dream to come true. It doesn't matter how old you are or how young you are, any will do. It doesn't matter at all. Your dream will come true if you work very hard. If you work very Fight the Night you just heard. This is not a very nice movie. This is a story about the Jones family. They had a mom, a dad, and a little girl. One day, Sarah Jones went for a walk in the woods and never came back. Sarah's mom and Sarah's dad were worried, so they decided to search the woods and they couldn't find Sarah at all, so they went back home. Sarah's mom called the police to report a missing child. The police searched the woods and they found Sarah dead. So they basically told Sarah's mom and Sarah's dad that their daughter was dead, and they were very upset. The question that people asked in the community and Sarah and Dad's mom was who killed Sarah Jones? Holly asked the new boy, what's your name? New boy said, my name is Peter. Holly said, this is my friend David. The cable car ride was over, and then Holly asked Peter, do you want to come over to my house? Peter said, I'll have to ask my mom. Peter asked his mom and said, well, okay, but be home by dinner. David, Holly, and Peter were playing out in Holly's backyard, and they were having a lot of fun, but it was almost time for dinner time, so Peter had to go home. So Peter said goodbye to his new friends. Peter was back at his house. His mom said, I really should not have let you go over there without my supervision, because there is someone that tried or killed a little girl in the forest. Peter looked at his mom funny and said, yeah? Peter's mom said, what's wrong, Peter? Peter said nothing. Peter's mom said, how about we have dinner and we'll talk about it later. Peter's mom said, what's wrong, Peter? Peter said, nothing, Mom. Nothing. Peter's mom said, how about we sing our special song? Maybe that will make you feel better. Peter said, okay. When I was a little boy, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be ham? Will I be with? Hear what she said to me. Hey, Sara, Sara, whatever will be, will be. The future is ours to see. Hey, Sara. Peter's mom said to Peter, do you feel better now? Peter said, yeah, I do feel better. It was the next day, so Peter went over to his friend's house. But Holly noticed that Peter did not look very happy, so Holly asked Peter what's wrong. Peter said nothing. Peter was at home, and he was sitting on his bed in his room. So his mom came in and said, what's wrong, Peter? You've been late lately since we moved here. Peter said, Mom, can I tell you something? I know who killed Sarah Jones. Pierre's mom said, okay, let's hear it. You better not be joking about this, it's very serious, Pierre. Pierre said, I went for a walk and I heard some yelling, though I hid behind a tree and peeked out, and then I noticed this man got out his gun and shot this little girl. I think her name was Sara. It's probably Sarah Jones. I think that was her name. And then he carried her body away, and I never actually saw her. Pierre's mom said to Pierre, is that true, Pierre? Because that's very serious. Pierre said, yeah, it is true. I saw it with my own eyes. So Pierre's mom said, I'll call the police. Just Jane said, can I have order in the car? I call the first witness up here. Pierre, get up here. Just Jane said to Pierre, you may begin, Pierre. Pierre said, okay. I was walking in the woods, and then I heard some yelling, and I hid behind a tree, and then I saw someone get out their gun and kill Sara. Right there, I saw with my own eyes. The judge said, okay, Pierre, you can sit down. The trial went on for a long time, but it was almost over. The judge asked the jury. The jury said, I find Jeremy guilty for killing Sarah Jones. The judge agreed. I find Jeremy guilty for killing Sarah Jones, and I also sent Jeremy for 25 years in prison without parole. The judge said that case is filed. Pierre was back at home, but he invited his friends Holly and Dave over for dinner, and they had dinner, and dinner was delicious. There are always be tomorrow for dreams to come true. It doesn't matter how old you are or how young you are, any will do. It doesn't matter at all. Your dreams will come true if you work really hard.